Swimming like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. When it's sink or swim, only option is to win. In the murky water, not a thought of giving in.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I am your host, Ted Jenkins, sitting here with my co-host today, Greg Abel, who's the CEO of Tailfin. Of course, our guest today, Kevin Sullivan, who's the COO and Vice President of Paragon Alarm Systems, one of the top 10 alarm systems company here in Atlanta. And for those of you folks that have never seen a post-show wrap-up, you should certainly go to shrimptankpodcast.com, and that's where you can see the entire interview that Greg and I did today with Kevin. It's unbelievable, full of tips and nuggets that can help you be a better entrepreneur. And you can always download us on all of the shows and listen to them in your car or at home on iTunes or Google Play. Anywhere that you look on the internet, we are today at the Shrimp Tank, and this is sort of where you get your MBA in entrepreneurship. It's where street smarts and book smarts collide.
So, Kev, you know, we talked a little bit today. Actually, we talked a lot of it today about the alarm business. And I think one of the things that is probably on everybody's mind is when it comes to alarms, we see all kinds of things from Simply Safe to the billions of commercials from ADT. It's kind of a murky water. So what exactly is it that you guys at Paragon do? Like, what's your typical client and really what's your bread and butter when it comes to alarms?
Well, my goal with Paragon is to alleviate the anxiety that people have about purchasing security. They come to me either if they've already been broken into or they might have concerns about their business or their family, and they're not a security expert. So they come to me, I want to be able to impart that knowledge, 50 years of knowledge that we have in the industry, and just take that burden off their plate. They don't have to be a security expert. We can take that burden for them and just help them sleep better at night.
You know, you're in the kind of business where the challenge sometimes of building the business is that you have employees that are centralized and then you have employees that are decentralized. So in a company like Paragon, how do you go about building culture? Because that age-old adage says that culture eats strategy for lunch. How do you go about building that kind of culture at Paragon?
We focus on the employees at Paragon, so we have a lot of people. We've been in business for 50 years, so we have a lot of people that have been working there for 27, 28 years.
Wow.
And for a call center environment, too, that's exceedingly rare. And the reason is because our culture is so important. We dedicate a lot of resources to our employees. And in turn, they reciprocate. They give us everything they have, and we return that.
That's very cool.
Yeah, you know, it sounds like, even though when we think of alarms, a lot of the times we think of technologies, it sounds like at your place it's really the people that are really making it go. In this current climate, finding those people has got to be a bear. What are the ways that you're luring some new employees in, or what are the ways that you're making sure that you're staying as sticky as you can to retain the ones that you already have?
Well, speaking to the previous point, the people that we have there, we tend to rely on their judgments. They refer people that they know to come work for us, and that it makes me feel good because if somebody's recommending their friend to come work for us, that means that we're doing something well for them, that they appreciate the company, and it sets us apart because if your alarm goes off, you can talk to the same people and there's no turnover. It allows us to deliver a better product, and it keeps with our mission of making people feel safer and alleviating that anxiety that they may have.
You know, it's interesting, when people watching the post-show wrap-up, they hear this comment often that the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. And if there's one thing you could talk to entrepreneurs, basically tell them why they wouldn't want to become an entrepreneur or what they don't know about becoming an entrepreneur, what's the one thing you've learned in all the years of being an entrepreneur that the person who's thinking about it out there just doesn't know?
That your people depend on you, and you have to work for them and work for your customers, that everything you need to do should be customer focused, and ultimately if you invest in your people and you invest in your customers, that you'll be successful.
Now, is there a worst alarm system that's out there that people know they should totally avoid, like the alarm system you shouldn't buy, like the one that's, you know, too cheap and probably won't work?
Well, I'll just tell you a quick story. I have video of my 3-year-old son dismantling a Simply Safe alarm system.
Wow.
And I keep him.
Kid's got a big career ahead of him.
I was looking for an opportunity to put it on Facebook or some type of social media, but
I think this might be it.
Well, the ultimate goal is like,
might be it.
do you trust a system that a 3-year-old can defeat? And so
is there a best one that's out there for folks that are watching this and saying, God, I've got to get a security alarm system? Is there one out there that you say, well, this is probably one of the better ones that's out there?
You need if you can, you need a hardwired system, a lot less maintenance, a lot more reliable, and you definitely need to get something that's off your phone line and either use internet or cellular as your communication path. The biggest thing that people need to remember is you need to have some type of fire or carbon monoxide protection, because when you're writing that check every month for life safety, the holdups get the headlines, but fire and smoke and carbon monoxide is what really is going to end up saving your life and could save your family's life. So I would highly recommend that people do that as an add-on with their security system.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the program. And for folks that are
thank you.
watching the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank, if they need an alarm system for their company or for their residents, how can they get in touch with you and your company and learn more about the company, one of the top 10 in Atlanta that knows how to do it?
Yes, thanks. So they can go to ParagonAlarms.com, or they can call us at 770-478-1500.
And for you entrepreneurs that are out there, you have to think about what's your alarm system for your business. We typically call it a KPI dashboard, which are what are the 3 metrics you're looking at, and if one of those metrics goes off, do you have an alarm system to tell you that your business could be in trouble? Kevin's got the physical alarm systems. You need one for your business so you know if it's going the wrong way or the right way. And that's your post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.